Sorry about that. Sorry about that, headphone users. What's going on, guys? I don't know where to. There it is. Yo, Rudy's here already. This is my first time doing this, so I'm not sure exactly how to do it. So I'm gonna try to figure that part of this out. Is there a way to get better lighting? Maybe turn one of those toward me. My wife's here. Hannah's here. The lady that is behind the edits. The lady that is my backbone, my support, my drive. Oh, that kind of helped. It took away a little bit of the grainy video. A webcam, maybe. That helps. Maybe it's a little too light. I don't know. What's going on, guys? How you doing tonight? I just wanted to come on here and let me read this real quick. New, full potential, inappropriate message for review. Oh, no, not now. Married life. You already know it, dude. Thank you guys so much for spending this evening with me. This is really cool. I've never done this before. Again, it's my first time doing a live on YouTube. So I wanted to just come on here. Jacob, what up, cuz? I just want to come on here and say what's up. Talk with you guys, maybe answer a couple questions you guys might have with the chats over here on my right side on my screen. And just see what you guys are up to. I wanted to come on first of all and just say thank you guys so much for all of your support through the YouTube channel. You know, it's a little different coming onto this platform, being YouTube. Normally we're on Instagram where it takes all of 5 minutes if you're really thinking about a post. And then coming over to YouTube where there are Hannah's here. She's one of the people that's involved. I think Luke just got home. Luke's involved with this also. They're both doing editing along with everybody who's helping out with the car, the sponsors to keep the videos coming, the content coming. Yeah, Luke's definitely here. Mm-hmm. This takes a lot more effort to do. This takes by far a lot more effort. This is essentially a full-time job, if you will, for Hannah. Unfortunately, lately she's been working for another company right now doing some editing and things like that. And so because of that, she hasn't been able to go full-fledged YouTube yet. So this is why you're seeing some gaps in the YouTube channel video upload moments where we'll have whatever, 1 video, 2 videos, 3 videos a week. And then all of a sudden there's like a week that, you know, there's nothing going on. And it is because we're just busy. I work full-time. Hannah does a lot of freelance stuff, but it's been pretty hectic lately, and she's been having to edit complete. Come say hi to the people. She's been having to edit complete. That's my wife. She's been having to edit a complete season of shows at a time and all this stuff. And so I just wanted to say thank you guys. Thank Hannah also because she busts her butt. Luke also busts his butt to make videos come out, and then I just go out and film them. I get to kind of do the fun part of the job. But I just want to say thank you guys so much. We've hit 10K. I think we're at 10K, 100 something subscribers. I'm not sure exactly. But it has been so much fun. I've really enjoyed making videos for you guys, and I want to continue to do this and stuff. And so just you guys support, all of you guys being here right now. The chat's like there's a bunch of stuff going on in the chat. I just really just want to say thank you to you guys so much for all of the support. With that being said, I'm going to start reading some of the chat because I haven't really read any of it. And then I want to get into maybe some questions you guys might have. Let's see. What's up, guys? What up, what up, what up? I see all these guys saying hello. This is so cool, man. I'm so stoked on this. How do you feel after the accident? That's a good question. So if you guys don't know, Rudy up in the questions asked how I feel after the accident. We hit the wall at Irwindale. We had a issue with some tire debeating stuff. It was my fault. I ran the wrong size tire on the wrong size wheel. We hit the wall pretty good. Hurt me too much, but I knew that coming into the next round of the Drift League, if you guys don't know, is the series I compete in this year. I knew that we were going to go and get thrown right back into the big bank at Irwindale Speedway. And so there's only one way to get over it, and that's to throw the car into the corner again. So that's what we did. We did fairly well at round 3. But you guys are going to have to wait for the video to see what happens. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably know some of the stuff that happens. But I don't feel too bad, man. I was a little hesitant to go into the bank this time around, but I knew that the car had the gearing, I knew the car had the power, and I knew that we had already figured out tire pressures from the previous round. So coming into this one, it wasn't too bad. Obviously, there was some wallet stuff where we had to get new parts and things like that for the car, but all the sponsors pulled together. Everybody pulled together. The whole team, we busted our butts. We got the car back together, and we were back out driving. So it wasn't too bad, but it was unfortunate. I really didn't want to end that race that way, and I felt like we really had a good shot at getting on the podium at round 2, and it just didn't go our way. So it is what it is. Big inspiration, bro. Keep up thing. Next Hoonigan. We'll see what happens, Victor, man. We did get selected for the Hoonigans Wanted stuff, and I believe that stuff starts to air Wednesday. So in 2 days, the first episode drops. So you guys get to follow the whole story and see which one of the 10 contestants makes it to the top. It's pretty rad. I think you guys will enjoy it a lot. Let's see what else. Bessie 36 clutch kit and flywheel set up for the low. I don't really know. I don't really have any clutch companies to endorse. I run a spec clutch in my car with a Clutch Masters disc. And it's been good ever since. I went above and beyond. I kind of like to overkill things in my car. Like I think I have a stage 5 clutch or something like that right now in my car. And it's just like too much. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's see. I like to go overboard. What up, JD? What's good? Micah got E28 or E46, sorry, 328. Working toward daily drifter build. Yeah, that'll be sick. When are you coming to SoCal? Boosted attic. Oh, you mean NorCal? I was going to say, dude, I live in SoCal. I don't know. We've been talking about it. Hannah and I have been talking about it. We want to make a road trip. We finally got a trailer for it. I think we need to work on the truck a little bit more, but once the truck's in order, we could probably definitely get out there. Let's see. Inspiration, homie. Thank you guys. When you guys say this stuff to me, like inspiration stuff, it really kind of gives me like a reality check because I don't think that I'm like some hotshot big guy at all. But to hear people say that I inspire them, it means a lot because there's a lot of guys out there who do some big time driving. Chelsea Denofa, his just persevere on just all the trials that the guy faced and he pushed through them. A lot of the guys who just work hard and inspire me, you know, I really do look up to them. So when you guys say this to me, that's kind of what the inspiration aspect from my point of view looks like. And so it means a lot, man, that you guys say these things. And I'm definitely words of affirmation kind of guy. I like when people say nice things to me. It makes me feel good. But I appreciate it. It means a lot because there's big dogs out there who are my inspirations. And so I'm glad that I can do something and affect you guys in some kind of positive way. Again, I appreciate you guys for just tuning in. This is the 10K Q&A fun time, kick it, chill, got nothing to do tonight, let's talk session. That's what we're going to call this one. Let's see, a lot to read through. Oh, shoot, I think I just shot to the bottom. Okay, let's see. Bro, you even go to Adams. Oh, you see the Cressida brothers there and the homies, and they get down on Saturdays. Yes, the Cressida homies, that's Brad Lowther, and that's the homie Owen Lowther and Moises. They actually work with me. They're some of the guys that are on our crew over at Celine Automotive in Corona. Cool dudes. I was supposed to not be here on Saturday, and we ended up being here because this little dog here, this little puppy got sick. This is my puppy, Pawnee. I don't know if you guys have seen her. You probably have. She's been in some of the videos. But she's now 6 months old. 7 months old? 7 months old, and I think, 60 pounds?
Yeah.
She's still really small. I think she's like half her weight. But she got sick on Saturday. And because of that, Hannah and I weren't able to go and celebrate our 1 year anniversary. So, but there's no way I was getting out of anniversary weekend to go drive. And that's okay. I'm fine with that. Hey, get away from my food, old lady. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's see what else. Nothing like filming for multiple hours a day and having to sit and watch it all yourself and edit it. Yeah, absolutely. You definitely get to relive the day. Any updates on T-shirts? Yes, there are updates on merch. So how do I say this? We have a bunch. I have a bunch of ideas. And it was really difficult for me at first. I couldn't collect all my thoughts and figure out exactly what I wanted to do. And so I was able to do that, and I was able to come up with something, a concept of where the designs would be pulled from and where the inspiration would come from. And I think that you guys will really like it. We have one design so far that we really like. We're working on. We're trying to finalize. If you guys followed us on Instagram, you would have seen the live on that last night. We kind of talked about the design, talked about some fonts, different things like that. For the first design that we will be releasing, the idea comes from a special place in my heart. Happy wife, happy life. You're absolutely right. The idea comes from a special place. What up, San Diego? The idea comes from a special place in my heart, and pretty much all the shirts will be, they will become a design based off of something I learned in my life. And so when my dad got sick, well, my dad was sick maybe since I was in like middle school until after high school, into trade school. And then even after that, he passed away in December of 14. December of 14 on December 18th. So 2014, December 18th at 12:18 a.m. a.m.'s evening. Sorry, I don't know time. Not very good at much else but driving. I don't really know. But that's when he had passed away. And so I was kind of going through all that stuff and going through just at work and dealing with my dad passing away and different things like that. Oh, God, there's a hair on my shirt. I'm sure it's bugging somebody out there. Going through all that stuff. And I remember, so what else? Look outside was here. What up, guy? So we were on an overpass bridge, and I was sitting at the light in the passenger seat of the work service truck, and it was all this stuff going on in my life. My dad just passed away. I think this was like probably a week after, or maybe the week of, because I remember right after he passed away, I went straight back to work. I didn't want to spend any time off. I wanted to really just stay focused on, not really focused. I wanted to keep my mind busy, so I wasn't thinking about the stuff that had just happened. And so I was sitting there on the overpass bridge, and I remember looking at the and thinking about all the things that were going on, and just the traffic was just rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. And I remember thinking to myself, like nobody's stopping. Nobody's waiting for you. No one's going to sit here and wait for you to get over what you're going through in order to, continue your life. Life is going to keep on moving. Time waits for no man. And so that was kind of the lesson, the epiphany that I had heard, had gotten, that little lesson I learned. And so time waits for no man will be the first shirt that we release. It's kind of got this really cool back graphic of oh crap, Riley's here. This dude follows me everywhere. Dang it. Riley, you better, I'm going to turn on that inappropriate comment thing that YouTube just offered me. No, and so stuff, and learning that life waits, or that life isn't going to stop. Nobody's waiting for you. That's kind of where the design is going to come from. And so it's a Grim Reaper. He's got his sickle. It's a cool drawing that's done by my father-in-law, who works back here in this desk. He's an artist for Disney and different things like that. Hannah's dad. They're all artsy people, liberals. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Calm down. Anyways, he has a sickle, and then he has an old school clock. And the clock, I forget how he's holding it. He's holding the sickle, and he has his clock. And the clock time on the clock says 12:18. And that's the time that my dad passed away. So everything kind of has a meaning. And so all of the ideas will be pulled from lessons and epiphanies and whatever moments I've had in life that I've learned. And they'll be cool designs, but at least like when you wear these shirts, it reminds you time waits for no man. You don't have a day to waste. You don't have an hour to waste. You don't have a minute to waste. Keep pushing. Don't stop. Get what you want to get done. Another design real quick, just to give you kind of more of an idea of why you would want to wear this shirt. One of the shirts we want to do is called Sleep Tired. And this is something I learned when I was building this last car, the E46 chassis, is that, after work, especially doing the roll cage portion and fabrication portion of the car, there was so much to do. And we were getting off at 4 p.m., if not later. And then we would be going straight to the Boutel boys' house over at Proper Fabworks. Proper Fabworks. And we would go, from 4 p.m. until whatever time, 11 midnight. Sometimes they would hate me for it, but we would just continuously push, and we would never go to sleep strong. We would always go to sleep tired. We would use everything that we had that day, all of our resources and everything. And so that will be in a guy with an open face helmet, maybe a toothpick holding an eye open, something crazy that makes him look super tired. And then it'll say sleep tired. And then the front will probably say some Micah Diaz stuff with some kind of whatever cool. But so when you wear this shirt, it's a constant reminder of sleep tired. This is what we do. This is who we are. We work hard. We don't stop until the sun goes down. And even then we push on a few hours after that. So I kind of want to give you guys some pumping up, some inspiration and things like that. Does your eyebrows are on fleek. Oh my God. Actually, I do them myself. You're an idiot, Riley. You're so dumb. All right, let's see what else we got real quick. Let's start reading through these. I've been following you since way before you had Street Fighter Kid. I think shortly after, maybe. Just got it. I really appreciate that, Ryan. Thank you guys so much. Congrats on 10K. Thank you. Crown Town present. What up, Crown Town? I don't know where that's at, but I appreciate that. When I grow up, I want to be like Micah. When I grow up, I want to whenever that happens. My wife could tell you when that day happens, and it's probably going to happen anytime soon. Let's see. eBay E46 clutch kit is fine for low power. Have one in mind for sure. Come to Winter Jam. Ooh. Hannah, we got to go to Winter Jam. I would definitely love to go to Winter Jam. I hear it's amazing. All the guys here down in SoCal that go up there say that they absolutely love it. So I would not be against going up there. It's just finding time off of work. That would be more the hard part. Being in like a management role, if you will, definitely doesn't allow for a lot of time off. And so we got to figure that one out. But I do really, really want to go. You're the man. Thank you, Ricky. I really appreciate that, man. Jacob Diaz, what influenced you to decide to start doing what it is that you are doing? I think that having a bunch of, I wouldn't say crappy jobs, but a bunch of jobs I didn't like. Having a bunch of jobs I didn't like and not being, I guess I would say I don't feel like I'm smart enough to go do like, I don't know, anything else. That's kind of what really influenced me to start like my own company, being Hold Fast, and starting to sell steering wheels. And then there's a little like always wanting to have like that freedom, that financial security and that freedom. Obviously running your own business, especially something like an aftermarket company, is going to fluctuate with however the economy's doing. And if people have money to spend on, luxuries like a new steering wheel or a shirt or a hat, it's definitely a luxury, but I wanted to just start trying to do something myself. And then we kind of had stumbled across more of like our buddies like Caleb Quambeck, Alberto Big Boost, looking at things like Adam LZ, TJ Hunt, and different guys like that. Even Chelsea's enough now, even though the Hoonigans are on YouTube and stuff, and seeing what you can do with YouTube, with building a large fan base, being able to pull in sponsors, being able to get merch out to the guys who want to support you and things like that, and seeing that you can really build your own business and your own lifestyle based off of that. That really got me excited about this whole thing, and I was like, we should do this. I think I'm funny. My wife doesn't. My friends think I'm funny, I think, or they just laugh at me and my stupidity. But I was like, oh, she does think I'm funny. Well, you're going to get a kiss tonight. And so, like, I just thought that, this is something we could do. We've been told we're good on camera. We've been told that we do really well in front of the lens. And so Hannah does really great with the editing. I do good in front of the lens. Let's just make this happen. Let's make videos and let's start, sharing information and trying to help people if we can, and trying to bring in some kind of income on our own so that we don't have to work at Celine. She doesn't have to do freelance. We could do this full take videos. We can sell steering wheels, and you guys get whatever merch that we think that is cool, and we can go and do more content, like go to Winter Jam and things like that, and film videos and stuff. Thank you for the congratulations on 10K. Let's see what else we got. That's kind of my influence. I just want to do what I want to do when I want to do it. That's kind of my whole thing. Dude, you're awesome. Sick whip. Thank you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Has there ever, here we go. We got another one. Where did it go? Oh my gosh. Has there ever been a classic car that you've always wanted to drive? Yes. And I drove it when I was 18. Or was it when I was 18? Maybe when I was 17. I don't know. It was a 68 Camaro. I want a 69. It was a 68 Camaro. It was my brother's friend's Greg's car, and it had a 383 stroker in it. And I just absolutely love the body lines. It's rounded, but then it has its sharp edges. It has the big grille with the two headlights on the far end. And then they had the one, I think the 69 had it, where the grill would actually flip down in front of the headlights so you couldn't see anything. It just looked like a giant grill. It's just a beautiful car. It's one of my dream cars alongside the E46. I really want to get a Camaro. At least one day, maybe build some old vintage thing. Maybe turn it into some whatever. I don't know exactly how to say it, but turn it into like a new era car where you have new products on it, independent rear suspension, things like that. Maybe make something we can go drifting, similar to Vaughn Gittin Jr.'s old Mustang that he built, or even not as crazy, but something like the Unicorn, where you have an old shell on a beautiful brand new chassis, and you just combined it. Mason actually has one. Mason drifts. He actually works with Finnegan. He's a fabricator over there, and also one of my fellow competitors in the drift league. But Mason has a 60. I don't know what year Camaro, and it's freaking beautiful. So that's one of my things. Let's see what we got going on here. Hey, Micah, big fan. My name's, where's your doggy? She's over there. Been following you since way before. Hey, Micah, big fan. My name happens to be Micah as well. Sick. I don't really get to meet too many people with the name Micah. Question, I have a 95 V6 Mustang. It's on my channel. What do you suggest, V8 swap or keep the V6 and go turbo? That's completely up to you and what your budget looks like, man. If you already have a V6 in it, maybe a turbo is not too far off in a budget thing. Maybe you can go pick up a junkyard diesel turbo or something like that. Do something crazy. That would be really rad to see. V8 swapping it. Everybody kind of does a V8 Mustang. And that comes with benefits because there's probably already parts made for it. But a V6 turbo Mustang would be pretty sick. If you guys haven't seen, there's a Vortec V6 turbocharged Vortec. It's been on the internet for years. And I think it makes somewhere around like 1,000 horsepower, 900 horsepower. And it's freaking sick. Like, it sounds crazy. So on this one, I'd probably say V6 turbo. You already have the stuff, man. You might as well work with what you got. That's what I think. You, sir, will become a legend. I appreciate that. My dog thinks I'm a legend. I did San Diego for her, so we'll see. What up, Diaz? What's going on? Depends on what you want to do. Let's see. Finally, here's that high. What up? Oh, shoot. We got a super chat question. $5. Thank you, Miguel. What do we got? Sorry, I'm broke as heck, dude. Dude, me too. Working on the stocky 36. You're legit AF, praying to the drift god I get like you one day. Much love, my guy. Ah, shoot, man. That's not even a question, guys. Miguel's dope. Hey, come here.
No.
Come here. Oh, hey, get your dog out of here. Never mind. Take your dog away. That dog's psychotic. I don't like that dog. Miguel, thank you so much, man. If you want to start driving, I don't know what to do. If you want to drive like me, all I do is go and drive. And whenever time I drive, my goal is to be the best person at the track that day and woo the people and give them what they want, man. And really, if you can drive your car, I guess one of the things that I would say is if you can drive your car on its limit constantly, not the limits of what the engine can handle, with the limits of like the chassis and the angle you can throw at, the speed you can throw into the corners. If you constantly drive it on the edge, on the brink of your abilities, what'll eventually happen if you're always doing that is you'll get comfortable here, and now your line will move over here, and then all of a sudden, you're constantly getting comfortable on the very edge and limits of your car, and then you learn the limits of your car, and then it really starts to show where after you figure out the limits of your car, it really puts you in responsibility of what your car can do. So now it's limited by you and not by your chassis. You know what your car can do. can you be creative enough, fast enough, agile enough to make it do that, and consistent enough to make it do it all the time? Riley, are you freaking kidding me? Riley just gave us $20. he said, I want my secret wheel. Now a Drift League judge is bribing you. Riley has a secret wheel. I don't even know if I should share it with the people. I'm not going to share it with the people. Otherwise, it's not a secret anymore. You're something else, Riley. Riley wants a secret wheel. It's inappropriate. I can't tell you what it says on it. He really wants me to make it for him, and I don't know what I should do. I feel like I shouldn't make it, but it would be kind of funny, and it would be actually – it'd be fun. I don't know, dude. Oh, Riley, you're something else, brother. Jose Gutierrez can't get enough of this build. Always looking forward to what's next, man. Keep it up. Absolutely. So we kind of jumped in videos because we wanted to release the vinyl in the car, the graphic, the livery, whatever you guys want to call it. Because we wanted to release that at round 3 of the Drift League, we ended up skipping a couple videos on the progress of putting the car back together. So Hannah and Luke are going to be working together to get those 2 videos. I think we have 2 more.
Yeah, I think it's 2.
2 more videos. We'll be getting those videos out to you guys as soon as possible. Again, I really appreciate you guys constantly following and watching. The view counts are going up. The percentages are high. We're doing really well, and it's all thanks to you guys. We'll keep working and busting our butts to put out good, decent content. But really, really appreciate you guys. We'll keep pushing. Let's see. What do you think of the S14 Boss Kit? That's the one that looks like an older car. Correct me if I'm wrong. I personally don't dislike it. I actually like the kit. I like the way it looks. It brings a different style to an S14, especially on a car that you can see a lot of repetition on. Now being able to see something new and different. Only problem is like once you see it once, it's kind of like it's not, something new anymore. Cadell Johnson? Is that Cadell? Oh, dude. So Cadell's the Navy. He's a Navy underwater welder, a Navy diver, welder, underwater welder. The guy's freaking monster. He's also one of the contestants on the Hoonigan Wanted thing. And he's a drifter from Japan, or he's stationed in Japan or was or something like that. And then he drove in Japan for S15 out there with a Super Doof kit in Japan. And the guy gets down, dude. So you guys should definitely go follow him on Instagram because he gets down and he's a super rad dude and humble and he's BA and he keeps us safe here in America. So I appreciate that. Freaking Riley, dude. Just to be clear, I want my will signed, Mike. Diaz, Dica Mias, or I don't even know how to pronounce it. Hopefully I'm making it clear now. Oh my God, Riley. Please come on my live all the time. Just don't be inappropriate. We have kids here. But you're something else, bro. All right, let's see where we at. Daikamiyas. Oh, I see it. Drift Squad has sweet E92 RB swap. Oh, Drift Squid. Yes, dude, Drift Squid's cars are sick, bro. Super sick. Him fast, and I messaged him, and I totally forgot to reply to him. Babe, we got to get on that, but we want to get him on Hold Fast because he's a sick driver and he makes good content and all that stuff. Oh shoot, we got another one. Jonathan Campbell, what up, bro? I'm one of the Orlando homies that you interviewed when you came out here. I had a beat up Z. LOL. I'm thinking about copping an E46 now. For that $6, I'll give you a suggestion. Do it. You will love it. You will not regret it. E46s are so sick, and there's so many options right now to swap in JZs, LSs, whatever it is the heck that you want to put in there. And then there's also this feeling of connecting to the floor in a BMW chassis that I didn't really feel when I drove 350Zs. Maybe I'm driving the wrong Zs. I also felt it in 14s, but then when I drove Caleb's 14 when I was out there with you guys, Jonathan, I definitely felt connected to the floor. But it was the first 14, and obviously, he's got the long stroke suspension and all this other good stuff, the Accelera tires, all the goodies in there to make it go fast. Oh my God, no. Riley sent $50. He didn't send $5. Riley, what are you doing? Stop. We have to make his will. Oh my God. I just noticed that, dude. I thought it was $5. You're such a dork, Riley. You're so dumb. I'm not giving you money back. I have to make his steering wheel now. Damn it, Riley. We have to. We have to make that wheel. God, you're so dumb, dude. This is freaking awesome. Subbed when I seen you on Hoonigan. You drive like a beast. Thank you, Jay Smith. I really appreciate it. I'm covering my mouth. Sorry. I really appreciate it. Hoonigan was such a good time, dude.
What?
This guy like paid for a wheel right now. He just said $50. I ain't no peasant, and I love you here more. Oh my God, Riley, you're so dumb. We have to make his will. We're gonna make your will. We're gonna make your will. I'm gonna post it, but I'm probably gonna blur out what you wanted to say. God, Riley, you're so stupid. I didn't say you're a peasant. Stop giving us money. Oh, you're making this so hard for me. Melvin, when are you getting a supercharger or turbo? Actually, we were talking about superchargers and turbos today. I don't think I'm going to get one for a while. I might get an LS2 or 3. Babe, we're buying a new motor. And just kidding.
Yeah, I was about to say, who are you talking to? Because it wasn't me.
Babe, I'm talking to the wall over there. We have to give him a will. Riley, stop. You scumbag.
We already said we're going to do it.
We said we're going to do it. Would you knock it off? Jeez, I'm going to tell Joanna, you're going to get in trouble. We'll tell her you're spending all of her money. Yeah, we were talking about that. Might get an LS3 today. We might be doing a high compression LS3 or LS2. I forget what's in the car. But we'll see what happens, but it's on the horizon. CBM has been talking to us after the Hoonigan display of driving abilities and all that stuff. Separate bank accounts, boy. Oh my God, you're ridiculous. We have the motor and there's a potential for us to take this motor, drop it off with CBM, and have them build whatever. Oh my God, Jacob. I'm definitely going to take that $10. I'm going to buy me an eyebrow brush to get these things on fleek always. So don't you worry about that. I'm going to do my best, and I will be sending you sexy photos. That's my cousin, by the way. So this isn't, some kind of man-on-man action here. Yeah, so the 5'3" Kachow. Is that Ella? She's on you. She just walked by. Oh, my God. This is freaking fun. Yeah, so anyways, 6.2, drop it off at CBM. Let's see if they can turn it into a 7.0 high compression, make some crazy race motor, make 600 wheel horsepower, 700. I don't know what they want to do, but they saw the Hoonigan video. They loved it. I shared it with them. I really, this is one of the things you guys really got to appreciate your sponsors, and you got to take care of them, because in drifting, there's this demographic of youngsters, right? We have these, we're all fairly young in the drift community, and there's this lack of loyalty that I see, even who work with sponsors and things like that. And so I want you guys to know that when you are unloyal to a company, you could be the first taste of drifting that they ever get. And when you're unloyal to them, it really messes it up for the next person coming in, and even for yourself, because companies talk and your name will get around. And if you're not too, there we go, that feels a little better. If you're not very loyal and taking care of and all this stuff to your sponsors, it could potentially turn into you not having sponsors later. And so the only reason we're as blessed as we are with our sponsors is, one, there's just a divine favor that we have where we just get to work with companies, and I definitely think it has something to do with the Lord. But also, oh my God, Riley, stop it. I'm going to try. I'm going to keep pushing, man. I really appreciate you. You're tripping me out right now. You got to take care of your sponsors, man, because they want to get as much as they can out of you for as little. and you want to get as much out of them for as little. So you guys are both playing the same game. You understand that if you're loyal to them, they'll be loyal to you. And it usually happens on the driver's side before it happens on the company's side. So just take care of it. You'll be all right. You can do all kinds of cool stuff. But CBM saw our display of driving at Hoonigan. They loved it. And now they're talking about next year. I'm excited. I love it. I'm super stoked. I'm super stoked. Let's see what else we got rolling on. I'm in my mom's basement. Sick. I'm in my father-in-law's upstairs office room on my wife's computer, bro. I like that. You're a great driver. You throw some man lines, but my real question is to you. Do you see, I can't read that fast. Like I read slow and I'm trying to process what I'm reading. So when I get to the next actually reading it. No, I can't tell you. Oh, these fools! You guys are rowdy, dude. I don't know if I should answer it. Honestly, I don't know if I should answer it all. I'm not going to answer it all. He's asking if I eat booty. So stupid.
I can answer that.
Oh. All right. Anyways, moving on. Thank you, Jesse, for your comment and question. That's awesome. Do you have a Goost Volt Max in your axle Whamster? Yes, I do. I actually have 4 of them, and it really allows you to put the power to the floor. So make sure you guys get those Goose Volt Maxes in your axle Whamsters. I have no idea what that is, bro. That's a joke that I picked up on that. I'm hoping it's a joke. I'll buy a wheel right now as well. How much? But can mine have no more letters? All right, guys, let's see what else we got. This guy for real, separate bank account, boy. Hey, drug money, big baller brand. High compression, all motors, amazing. It absolutely is, man. Again, Riley, thank you so much for supporting us, man. Zion, 199. I am a peasant, but I love boys at Manline. Thank you, dude. Thank you. I'm being a bad person, killing fools on GTA right now. Maybe this evens it out. I love the Lord. Well, I don't know, man. We'll see about that. When driving, do you have a zone that you get into? If so, you think you can explain how it feels? Do I have a zone? I don't think that I do at the moment. I do get into, sometimes depending on who I'm going against, an angry mindset. I do get into a fun mindset, and I'm always in a nervous mindset in competition. If I'm in a zone, it's definitely because I'll listen to music or something, and depending on what song it is, that'll put me into one kind of like mindset. I don't know. I don't really know what, like, I think I probably should get a little more focused when I'm behind the wheel. But I don't really have like a zone that I get into. I think I just kind of drive, and I hope that it comes out well. At least you're not in auto zone. You're right. I'm in stick shift zone. Boom, pun intended. Let's see, where are we at? Moises. Yeah, right, buddy. You didn't even ask me if I love you. Just so you know, I do love you. Since you tuned in live, I'll let you know. I love you. I love you. Love my Bravo wheel, man. Thanks for helping me fit it and letting me come by and pick it up. Absolutely, Chris. I can't remember which one you were. I don't usually, we usually don't have conversations with people pick up steering wheels. If you guys ever do pick up steering wheel in person, local, I'm super down to chop it up as long as I'm not at like work and you're picking up on lunch. This is totally like a side hustle. So absolutely, Chris. Thank you for supporting us and buying the wheel, man. I really appreciate that. TMI. Oh, too much information. I was like, what does that mean? It's called adrenaline. Adrenaline is definitely something that kicks in when you start driving. You get freaking super like, when are you gonna come shred Ebisu with me, dude? So Cadell he's in San Diego right now, but I think he's going back to Japan soon. He said when he goes back to Japan, He's supposed to go and stay.
Oh, nice.
So we can go stay out there and go shred some cars. As soon as that door opens up and we get some time and budget to go out there, I will absolutely be going out there and trying to find the car because I really want to go to Japan. I went to Japan recently for work. That's actually in the vlogs somewhere, in the videos on YouTube. And I ended up like not being able to go do anything. I literally had to sit there and wait at the airport because I was just dropping off parts for work. It was just a terrible experience, but I really want to go back and go. What do you think about A86s? I drove Abe Cruz's A86, and his car was so sick because he has an 8.6, but he has an angle kit, and he has coilovers and an SR20 swap, and it was so much fun. I felt bad because I drove his car. I asked him if I could drive his car, and he said, yeah, absolutely. He was super, super nice about it. Let me drive his car, kind of just told me, hey, if it gets over this temperature, shut it down. If it gets over this temperature, cool the car off. Cool, no problem, sick. I go and drive his car, and I'm at Grange, and I'm like on it, dude. Like I'm screaming his car around corners. I'm freaking banging rev limiter on one of the corners. Car shooting out flames. I'm thinking to myself, this is like the sickest thing ever, dude. I come into the pits, and he's like as straight faced as possible. And I was like, dude, your car's so much fun. Like, thank you so much for letting me drive it. And he's like, dude, I never redlined my car. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Because I didn't know. I didn't know that he didn't do that. And I guess SR20s are like prone to snap rocker arms is what I've been learning lately. And so I didn't know that. And I beat the crap out of his car. But it was so much fun. I cannot emphasize that enough. An A86 with a little bit of power is so much fun, dude.
There's a video of that too. Right?
Devin. Oh, there is a video of me driving it, huh? I don't know how like in it I am with explaining the car. I don't know. There's something out there in the YouTube channel somewhere where I drive his car, and it was a blast. Let's keep going. I probably got another 16 minutes in me. 10 o'clock, I'll probably head to bed. But I really appreciate you guys so far for tuning in. This has been awesome. Devin Buckhorn, killing it, man. Keep it up. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. This is super wild. I don't know how any of this works, so this is all new to me. This is probably more than we've made on YouTube collectively, doing all the hard work and videos and just doing this super chat. Mainly because Riley's a madman, but this is awesome. Your car's sick, dude. Congrats from Brazil. Thank you, Brazil. Uncle Axel. I appreciate that, man. Brazil's dope. I want to go there one day. It looks cool. The culture is super vibrant. My mom's from Argentina, so I know that our soccer, but you guys get down in soccer, and I don't really watch soccer or care too much, so I definitely just want to go experience the culture. Let's see. Get the merch shirt going. We want some swag. Yes, absolutely. We will be getting it going, Devin, very, very soon. Ever going to drive a Lone Star Drift event? It's possible. It's kind of the opposite way of which way we want to go. I kind of want to go north because there's nice greenery and tracks out there. Lone Star, from what I've seen, isn't too bad, but it's still kind of deserty. I really want to go to Pat's Acre, dude. And Riley, oh my God. Go to bed, Riley. You're losing your crap. God, jeez, dude. You're something else. Freaking love you, Riley. I'll see you soon, bro. Be safe, dude. Let's see. Get the Mercer going. Do you ever want to go? Yes, I want to go there, but I also want to go north. Nubla Films. First off, absolutely love your vids. Thank you, sir. I just picked up an E46 driver's mods you would suggest. Already has coils, angle kit, reinforced subframe, etc. I don't know what etc. adds to, but if it's a factory motor, maybe weld your diff because it'll be easier to slide. Get a handbrake. You already have a bucket. No, you don't have a bucket seat. Get a bucket seat. Get a hold fastener. And the bucket seat will really help you just maintain and be able to focus on what you're doing because it'll hold you in your place. But I suggest that. Maybe a bucket, add to that list. Maybe weld your differential. Adjust your handbrake so it's working real well. Maybe put an extension on your handbrake and start ripping that thing and just go have fun. You already have a lot of the necessities. Not really necessities, but you have a lot of the main stuff that you really want. Angle kit and coilovers being those two things that I think are something you really, really, really should have on your car. That they just help. I don't think you absolutely need it, but I think that they help out a lot. as far as making the car, all that stuff. Was the conservative versus liberal video real? No, man, it was all fake. No, yeah, it was real. It was real. I got approached by my wife's friends, and they from Jubilee on YouTube, and they wanted to film a video with us. I'm definitely more on the conservative side. I think a lot more people are kind of going more conservative, just because there's kind of some wacky stuff coming from both sides of the field easily. But I think a lot more people are becoming conservative. I'm kind of on the conservative side. You can kind of tell by my demeanor, and I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it, but that's just kind of how I was raised. Something I've been raised into. My father being a Marine and all that stuff, and so they approached us. They know that I'm not afraid to talk about it and all that stuff. So they wanted to ask us questions and film it, put it on YouTube. I didn't know it was going to get as big as it did, and it kind of was on YouTube, and so it was fun. It was a lot of fun, and yeah, I stand by everything I said. I love it. Let's see. No worries, man. It's a while back. Your mom's letting you sit in the E36 to figure out the length. I mean, it was a while back at your mom's. Oh, wow. Wow, that was a long time ago at my mom's house. Yeah, that was quite some time ago. It's definitely over a year. Bring back a car. JZX90. What is that? Is that a JZX 100, JZX90, I don't know which car that is. I want to know what it is. Datsun 240 LS1 drift car. That's not a bad idea. That'd be pretty rad. The 240 might be a little funny because now you're sitting on top of the back wheels, so rotating would be a little interesting being in that point of view. Me doing a lot of the Hoonigans Wanted stuff and driving Fiats were definitely further back on the back wheels, so that was an interesting, a lot more emphasized. I don't know how to say it. It would probably feel a lot crazier in something with more power, maybe, and a lot longer of a nose. So that would be cool. 56 people here. That's it. Hold fast, baby. No, yeah, there's 62 of you guys at the moment right now. I just appreciate you guys taking time out of your night to come hang out with me. Do you make aluminum wheels anymore? Oh, just got off work. Glad I caught the stream. Looking to get a car finally for some skids. In your opinion, what should I get? E36 or 46? Cost? Question mark. E46, I really like that car. I like the way it looks. E36, I think, is a butt ugly car until you modify it. I would say it just depends on which one. I would say get whichever one you can get for cheaper. Whichever one you come across first. The 46 has a lot more going on in it. The 36 is a little simpler. Obviously, with us doing a race car, we took the 36 and all the complicated stuff, got rid of it all, and made it as possible. So depends on where you're going and what you want to do with it. If you just want to have a good time, get a 36. They're a little cheaper, a little easier to work on. And, you know, things like axles are mirrored on both sides of the car, so you're not worried about different lengths and things like that. So I would say maybe mess with a 36 chassis because they're a little bit simpler, but a 46 I think has better looks. I definitely do. Do you make aluminum wheels anymore? We are working on getting some aluminum stuff going again. We want to make something that would fit the brand more as far as hold fast. So we will be bringing back the aluminum wheel for those of you guys here. You guys are the only ones that get to hear this. Yeah, we are going to be bringing it back. How? I don't know exactly. We have been testing a bunch of stuff on it, and we'll see how it goes. Brazil has some. You say capital of the earth, but capital of the world. No, I should think that's funny. That's funny. Hey, you better be careful, PG-12MX. Let's see. Come to Connecticut. I have an aunt that lives in Connecticut. I won't be going there anytime soon. I'm sorry. Any chance of going to the East Coast for events? I do want to go. What's his name? Chris Knaps, who runs there's a track out there. I'm drawing a blank. He runs a track out there. Help me. Somebody help me. Chris Knaps. I think he runs a track out there, or he works for it. The Blood Masters are out there. Chris Forsberg drives that track. Ryan Turk drives that track. Bunch of dudes. I think there's another guy. I forget his name. There's a bunch of people who go. E-Town. E-Town's the one. Yes. I do really want to go to E-Town. I don't know if that's all the way out there, but I want to go to E-Town. That track looks so sick, dude. English Town, yes, go out there. Any suggestions? Let's see. Any suggestions on rear arms for E46? The aluminum ones are kind of crappy. If you're going to go true coilover, you need to hit up Proper Fabworks. I know that they're a little slow right now in production, but they can build you some sick stuff. The ones that hold the springs, not a big fan of Wise Fab. Oh, the E46 one will do if you're trying to just hold the spring. I think that's probably your best bet. Otherwise, go true coilover, hit up Phil suspension. They'll set you up with one. And then do the Proper Fabrics arms. I've hit so much stuff in mine, and none of my stuff breaks. So it might be something you want to consider. Do you have water? Can I get some water? Let's see. Where are we else? Thank your dad for his service. I would. But no, yeah, it's a huge sacrifice to serve in the military. And if he was here, I absolutely would, dude. He was a really cool guy. He was hard-headed as hell, but he was so cool. SR20 are stout though, and an 8.6 weighs nothing. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. How's it feel to have the most insane man line at Hoonigan HQ? Okay, so I've been getting compared. I've been getting compared to Ken Block. Okay, which I think is ridiculous. I understand that he didn't necessarily do. Yeah, Pawnee. Pawnee is gonna sit there. What are you looking at? You want to fight? She's gonna sit there and wait for Hannah to come back. I've been compared to Ken Block. You got nuts? No way. There's no way. Kenny the Block. Yeah, there's no way that I compare to Ken Block. Maybe he didn't do the best that he can do at his place, but dude, no. Ken Block's a legend. I just went to a dock. I do feel like I did really well there. Don't get me wrong, but I like to be more so compared with Ryan Literal and these other guys and other guys who come there and attempted it. Ken Block, on the other hand, you're comparing apples to oranges, is what I'm saying. I'd rather get compared rear-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive instead of my rear-wheel drive driving to Ken Block's all-wheel drive driving. It's a completely different discipline. It takes a completely different set of skills, and I don't know that I don't know that I could drive his car. I'm sure that he could drive mine. Chelsea did do figure eights on the dock. That was pretty cool. Mine were better. Face it, Chelsea. Mine were better. Let's see. So, to answer that, if I do have the best one, I'll let you guys be the judges. But from what the people say, I do. And it's pretty dope. It feels cool. It's cool because that was a platform, and it's also going to inspire another shirt design. But that was a platform that I knew I was going to get on, and because we had been planning it, and I knew that if I went there, I needed to throw down as hard as I could. I felt like I still had a little bit more to give. I don't think I went 100%. Oh dang! I don't feel like I went 100%, but I felt like there was a little bit more that I could do. But I knew that we needed to do something sick that maybe people hadn't seen before, or in a manner that people haven't seen it. And so, Chelsea, I'm sure if Chelsea went back with like his 40s, I think he could probably make me look like a retard. But Chelsea gets down. But rear-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive definitely is a better comparison. Can I put a hold fast wheel in my 280Z? I feel like I can't because it's not a drift car. And if I can do no. Okay, so don't get it mistaken. Hold Fast is not a drift company. Hold Fast is a steering wheel company, and we work with people like Blake Wilkie, J.R. Hernandez, and people like that who do off-road racing as well. We've done, I think, not circle track yet, but people from all different disciplines: racing, road racing, time attack, drifting, off-road guys. We're making a wheel for everybody. You can put it in whatever you want, man. You can put it in absolutely whatever you want. Jersey track. Yeah, it's a Jersey track. Thanks for the input. Definitely love the look of your car and would want to go wide body like yours. You're killing it, man. Do Proper Fab Works make things for R32 GTR by chance? When I get one, they'll absolutely explore with it. At the moment, no, they don't though. Yeah, Pawnee was staring at the door. Everyone was tripping out right when you walked out. They're just like poof, staring at it. Let's see. She's not amused. No, she's not. Tandem man lines with Ken Block. You're rowdy. I don't know about that one. Pretty fair comparison. I don't know. Did you win the Hoonigan contest? I don't know. I do know if I won or not. But you guys have to watch the show. You have to watch the show. One of the contestants, I can tell you this, one of the 10 contestants that went definitely won. So that's as much as I can give you. I'm under contract. I'm not allowed to say who went where, who did what, who won, none of that. Can't tell you, dude. I'm sorry. But you will start seeing it. I believe I was talking with Zach, and he was saying that the show starts to air on Wednesday. Wednesday, the show will start to air. Let's see. We got a couple more minutes left in us. Let's see. Fair comparison. Did they give you the stage the first time around? You had shown them what they missed. Oh, yeah, I know. I really didn't get to do the doc stuff the first time I went. And so here's a little story. When I went to the pizza party at Long Beach, when I went to Hoonigan for their pizza party at Long Beach, I think it was 17, beginning of the year in 17, I went and I had asked them, has anybody drifted up your ramp? And they said, no one's done it yet, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, dang, I really want to be the first person to do it. And I think a couple of weeks went by and then Di did it. And I was like, scumbag, took my freaking shine. I wanted that spot. But it's okay because I was able to see what everybody did, and then now me having some time to watch everybody do theirs and then go and do my own, I knew what I was up against, and I knew here a little hard to surpass. So I'm excited to see who is – because I do think that my run was the best run at Hoonigan. First try, no stopping and restarting, no hitting anything. Like I was on point that day. And that sounds cocky, but I really do feel like I was doing really well that day. So I really want to see the next guy come and throw down at the dock. Like that would be so sick. Because I'm going to be super pumped on it. I'm not going to feel bad at all. I'm going to be like, dude, you're freaking willing, because that was definitely not going to be something that was like, easy to surpass because of how hard we went. Let's see where we're at. Let's go back down through this. Advice on wanting to learn how to drift, but not having enough money to build a car right now. Buy something that's rear-wheel drive, something that has a decent amount of power, weld a differential, and be very careful and go to private parking lots and just start learning. That's from nobody really taught me how to drift. I just started driving and learning and building and then teaching like my friends different techniques and things like that. And then once you start teaching, you start turning into where you're now very well up on what you need to do to get the car to do what you want it to do. Just start driving and you'll be just fine. Let's see. Are you planning to make more frequent content now that you are getting more followers? Yeah, absolutely. It was never my intention to stop making content. I explained a little earlier, a little bit on that. We've just been really busy and it's a lot of work to make videos. It's not like super simple because we want to give you guys good content. So we definitely are going to be posting more consistently. Hold Fast is picking up, which is my steering wheel company for those of you guys just tuning in. And we're being able to see numbers and analytics and see what percentage of what wheel does what and our sales and all that stuff. And so it's starting to look like Hannah's going to be able to come and start messing with YouTube a lot more often and maybe turn into something more full-time. Maybe we can earn some more of your subscriptions and earn some purchases on some merch that we would be developing later. Y'all ship to Canada? You better believe it, bro. Actually, when I first started a steering wheel company, which was before it was Hold Fast, it was Try Hard. When I had Try Hard, Canada was actually one of my #1 customers. Y'all got money.
Still is, actually.
Canada's still a high customer? Yeah. Hannah handles it all now.
Wheel to Canada today.
Oh, sick. We just sent out a wheel to Canada today. So, yes, we do ship to Canada. Omar, what up? Let's see. Nope. And then advice I want to learn. So Micah went to UTIU. Chris, what up, man? I'd have to see your face, bro. It's been so long. 2013 to 14. So total cost of your LQ4 as it is now, I think for the average customer, it would be somewhere around $7,000. I didn't pay that because I'm sponsored, but I paid it in other ways. What's up, bro? What up? Daigo? 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 It's not Diego. Is it Diego? Am I reading that wrong? It's Daigo, right? Save for the rest for next time. Save the rest for next time. Yeah, absolutely. I'll definitely be coming back and chatting with you guys more. We're just about to hit an hour on this video here. This has been a lot of fun. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you guys spending some time with me tonight, and my wife and my puppy. Thank you guys so much for the donations and the questions and all this stuff. You guys are something else, man. People say this often, and I want you to understand this. People say that I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for the fans. The amount of truth that comes from that is like 100%, especially with me. The spawns of stuff that I have is definitely attributed is attributed from you guys. If you guys weren't here, I wouldn't be doing what I can do right now, and I wouldn't be able to, chase this dream and go crazy. And so I just really appreciate you guys being here and supporting me with just as simple as your comments in the chat here and your likes and your views and your subscriptions. And it's just super rad, dude. I can't tell you how much you guys do for me. And so I really, just from the bottom of my heart, want to say thank you. And I don't want to ever lose that. I want you guys to know that you guys are a huge part of what I do. If you guys weren't here, I genuinely would not be able to do what I do now. And the more that you guys are here, the further I can get in full time as a job, not having to go to work. So thank you guys for your love and for your support and for your follows. And I don't think that I got fans. I think I got family out there. So I appreciate you guys following me, man. I appreciate you guys keeping up. I appreciate you guys caring and asking and all like I'm telling you, dude, every single comment and follow and subscription, it means the world to me. So thank you guys. I will be coming on maybe again soon. We'll see when. But I love you guys. We'll keep pushing. We will keep up the hard work. Thank you for the comments on the Hail Mary. It is lit. President, I don't think I want that responsibility. I really appreciate you guys, though. Thank you so much. As always, we will keep working. We will keep sleeping tired. It's 10 p.m. right now, and I got to go to bed because I got to get up early in the morning. We'll see you guys soon. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I don't know how to end this. There it is. End stream. As always, again, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys soon. Stay safe. Ending it out now.